Good afternoon, friends. My name is Vadim Borisov. I am a body therapist. I am currently in Bali. I decided to record this video specifically for you to answer the questions of what the Neurowave is, how it helps, and what method truly allows you to free yourself and gain something new in life. This is exactly that, the new thing that I am giving you right now. I just want to tell you that the human body actually indeed contains many blocks. These are psychosomatic traumas that we could not, in their entirety, experience. It turns out that everything that has not been lived through, everything that has triggered us in life, and we have not released from the body, is still there. For example, in childhood, we were unable to express our negative feelings. When our parents were getting divorced, when we were left home alone and felt lonely at a time when our sexuality was developing, when we felt some significance in being supported by our parents. All these emotions are stored in the body, unspoken and unexpressed. This is what now needs to be released, what needs to be worked on now, that is essentially to live through it again. Therefore, my body therapy helps to release these negative thoughts, traumas, fears, everything that has not been experienced, everything that was from childhood, and what may have accumulated now, which we have not processed, from the body through very clearly structured methods. Working with the body is very important. It will always show us which direction to move in. It will always clearly let us know what is good, what is bad, and also undoubtedly including what your path is. Therefore, when we remove psychosomatic and mental blocks from the body, more possibilities and opportunities simply come into our lives. These opportunities provide you with a sense of happiness, a sense of pleasure from life. Therefore, your life will change significantly for the better. There are times when you go to a psychologist and constantly ask a question. I understand everything, but what to do with it? Everything has been explained, but the question doesn't disappear. It turns out that nothing changes on the material level, and when you have worked with various therapists, psychologists, regressionists, and different astrologers, and nothing changes, it is the right time to turn to body therapy and ask the body what is left. Naturally work with that. My method is called Neurowave. It is based on the fact that we look for triggers in the body that you have not processed, and we establish connections, activating those neurons that have not been working due to a block in the body, as energy simply does not pass through. Therefore, this comprehensive Sao technique is based on Taoist philosophy, body therapy, and what I have developed myself. And in the end, we launch the wave. This is the very energy that moves in waves through the body. You can see in my videos how the movement of the body occurs. And in this way, you can truly open up sensitivity in your body. That is, it creates an effect of super pleasure when there are no blocks. You can even experience orgasms. What you see in the video, when the girls are shaking and someone is screaming, is not an exorcism. There are no special devices like vibrators, as some write, that create that very vibration in the body. The vibration is indeed created solely by the person themselves. It simply causes the body to respond to various new sensations. And of course, you experience emotion. Where does the emotion go? It comes out. Therefore, when you understand well when this happens, you start to cry, laugh, scream, orgasm. And it is very good when you open up your sensitivity. Practices are established without energy exchange in various contexts. That is, I do not send you my energy and do not take your energy. They are completely pure and completely transparent. I do not transmit any sensitivity. Partners do not transmit any sexuality. We do not touch intimate areas. We remain completely trusting of our bodies. This is called the state of the master and client. The master finds a state of presence in their own time, that is, with absolutely pure consciousness. A state where he can, in a way that simply bring about a sense of energetic filling in another person's body, but we work exclusively with the partner's energy. We do not remove it. The only thing we give is to create movement of the same energy that is in the body. By completely disconnecting the sensitivity of the master as the transmitting person, as a conductor, we create complete trust in the person who works with us, that is, the partner, the client. In the practices, I create a safe space where a person can fully open up. He can scream, he can cry, he can do whatever he wants. There is no position of judgment or evaluation. In this atmosphere, you can definitely and absolutely do more than you allowed yourself at home. In essence, that is, the space is completely shielded from prying other eyes, from other attention. And from this, a sense of complete trust arises. That is, it manifests as you wish, or in a way you could never express. For example, if a girl has experienced sexual violence, it is very difficult to trust a person, a master, especially a man in this practice. And when sensitivity is removed, some intention, and the person, I as a master, is recognized as a therapist, not as a man, then greater and better disclosure occurs. She can talk, cry, and release negative feelings in trusting relationships and express her emotions. Everything that she actually wanted to do a long time ago, for some reason was shy or forbade herself. Neurowave is one of the elements of energy practices. When you see someone starting to vibrate, twitch, or shake, it indicates the movement of energy in the body. You understand perfectly that energy, like any force, has a certain vibration. And of course, when we activate it in the body, such vibrations occur. Neurowave indeed greatly helps in this ability to transform you from a tree into something alive. That is indeed when we can calmly feel the atmosphere and react to it with vibration. If you like something, you can jump, shout, vibrate. An interesting point is how Neurowave differs from Kundalini or Kundalini activation process. That is, when we raise energy from the bottom up, as stated in all Kundalini practices, a certain awareness occurs, a kind of high vibration. If you look at the video, it is difficult to distinguish, but the depth of penetration is stronger. In Kundalini activation, there are processes in different methods where a person does this for themselves, raising it through breathing practices. My techniques are mainly contact-based because a block does not leave the body simply with some intention or just a light movement using a non-contact way of moving the hands. This happens when we can find that very capsule, the capsule of the physical block, a spasmodic reaction in a person's body, when the muscles are too tight, when the rib cage is constricted, and at this moment, indeed, physical touch to the person's body is necessary so that the master can release it. My Neurowave tool integrates excellently into practices such as massage, body therapy, if you are an osteopath, psychologist, kinesiologist, channeler, in baths, various esoteric directions, healing, as well as any other tools that involve working with the body. In this way, you can go deeper and combine your general techniques to uncover blocks and provide greater benefit to the person. From a medical point of view, Neurowave helps to release tension in the muscles. That is, in fact, if you felt heaviness in the chest or spasms in certain areas of the body, for example, in the intestines, because the main part of fears is located in the intestines. And when you haven't processed this fear, it spasms the intestines. Thus, your digestive system starts to function better. You become thinner, slimmer, become more active and energetic. You gain life energy. Lymph indeed starts to circulate throughout the body, and you will look younger and feel healthier. I'm often asked how exactly this works. Provide the entire technology in the course that I conduct in different countries. There I show how to place your hands, how to feel, how to use contact techniques and non-contact techniques. I have over 25 different combinations. And of course, the master's tuning, creating a field, and so on. There are many different technologies. And once again, Neurowave is a complex of techniques, primarily because by knowing the entire absolute system, you will achieve a deeper understanding and become an interesting therapist. If you think you can control all the women in the world, creating a virtual sarcasm for everyone on the other side, then you are mistaken, because it doesn't work that way. Because first and foremost, you need to provide benefit to people, therapeutic benefit. And I say this, it is not about controlling another person's will. A person has intentions, and without a person's will, we do not do this. Only exclusively when a person needs help. In order to be free, to be fulfilled, to be realized, and of course to be sexual. All of this is achieved only through gentle techniques. And not everyone is capable of becoming a master. It is important to understand that when you place your hands on someone, you have one feeling, the desire to be helpful to the person. Everyone can feel the nerve wave. If you are focused on the body, if you truly have the intention, then you will feel it immediately. In my practice, there have been no people who did not get started. The question is how long this practice lasts. If you touch someone a little, just for 15 minutes, of course, it is very difficult to attune to them. But if there is a training session throughout the day, then as a rule, it is meant for you to remove the barriers that hinder the launch of the Neurowave. And in the end, everyone gets started. Anyone who has the intention and understands that all their actions are directed towards the person and not to soothe their own ego can become a master. There are 3 types of people who come to me for practice. The first type is people who came for their own transformation, who have something not working in their lives, some constant recurring patterns. And they lack the energy of life. They have nothing interesting. They may have a lump in their throat. People turn away from them, finances do not come in, there is no money. The second type is those who are already masters or who want to become one. That is, the techniques they apply are not enough for their development. They think that they can increase and improve their practices. They need additional tools, additional techniques. These are the people who already understand their path, who know what their mission is, and who truly want to expand and gain more information in order to help others. The third type of people is family couples who want to improve harmony in the family, find points of understanding, and eliminate triggers that hinder people from living together. And thus they truly understand what a relationship is, what love indeed is, what it deeply means. And by revealing themselves, their field, their body, they improve harmony in the family. Indeed, there are certain contraindications to the practices. If you have any psychological disorders, if you are pregnant, or if you are under 18, then the practices are indeed contraindicated. Also, if you have any physiological problems, fractures, surgeries, or if you have heart or head issues, then attending the practice is prohibited. The launch of the Neurowave is absolutely safe. First of all, because it is a safe space. No one enters a person's intimate zone, transmits sexuality, broadcasts it, or transfers their energy. And in particular, they do not mutually ask to express these feelings towards each other. So if you are afraid of any physical injuries, that something will hurt, or that some entity will come to you, don't be afraid. Come and try. I will leave a detailed schedule of retreats and my training programs below this video. Come visit. I will be happy to help you.